When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your Memorial Day barbecue, all in the Kroger app. Get pints of juicy Georgia-grown blueberries for $1.99 each with a digital coupon. Then get select varieties of flavorful Powerade, Body Armor Super Drink, or Arizona tea for 77 cents each, all with your card. Shop these deals at your local Kroger, less than 5 miles away. Or tap the screen now to download the Kroger app to save big today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Oof. Man.
Hit that low, boy.
The New Orleans Saints lost by double digits to a two-win team today, bro. I said on the preview pod, and it's crazy because like Kenny Pickett didn't even play that well. Like, let's be real, like he didn't play that well. But I still said like this is gonna be like his little breakout game, bro. This gonna be it. And it was. The Saints gave up 200 plus rushing to the Steelers. The Saints scored 10 points against the Steelers, who has one of the worst secondaries in the league. Minka Fitzpatrick has to loses his appendix, so their best secondary player is not in the game. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. This is true darkness. If you're a Saints fan, this is low as it goes. I don't even got to bring up that their 4th overall pick, it's Philadelphia's pick, not even the Saints pick. Andy Dalton did Andy Dalton things. The offensive line is tattered to pieces. AK not getting any touches. I truly think I tweeted it and it's blown up and it's going a little viral, but like honestly, in a sick way, this may be one of the best things that could happen for the Saints long term, bro. Because you have to, and we know that people in the Saints higher ups listen to this podcast.
Yeah,
DA has to go.
Gotta go.
He has to go. This is not up for debate. Like when I wake up tomorrow, Ryan, I need a Schefter tweet. I need an Ian Rappaport tweet. Tom Pelissero. I don't care who it is.
Jay
You gotta go, man. Somebody. Can it be Michael Balcoy, the one who always lies? Like, it could be him. He just needs to be out of there, man. How do you have someone and shout out to our dude Brock who kind of said like maybe the foundation was kind of already crumbling a little bit, but how do you in 10 games, in 10 games, 10 weeks, have destroyed and took down all the foundation that Sean Payton had built in a 15, 16 year span? How do you Do you know how talented you must be to destroy shit like that, bro? Hey, termites ain't destroying wood that fast, bro. There's talent out here.
Straight like that, bro.
Dennis, better than a termite, bro. Like, better than a termite, bro. Because that's just eroded. It's gone. It's gone. And people who, like, if you know me, you hear me talk, I don't care when the Saints lose. I really don't. But this is one, it's depressing for the fans.
Yeah.
It's depressing for the city. And I just hate watching just dumb, idiotic football. Perfect example, man. I'm watching the game. We all watching the game. And there's a prime fucking opportunity for them to hurry up offensively. Snap the fucking football as a 12th man on the field for the Steelers is running off the field and get a simple 5 yards for an offense that's been atrocious.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, like what? Just snap the ball. Just snap the ball. That's where it gets to me. It's just like, you guys are bad and you guys are just badly coached and it's just bad, man. It's bad and some shit got to change. Like some shit got to change. I know we don't have that much cachet. I know we don't carry that much weight, but it's something that we do have is that people who truly care about the Saints listen to us. And they got to make some fucking changes, man. When Jeff Saturday, who has not had any professional coaching, is out here coaching better than DA,
bro.
Nah, man. You got to go. You got to go.
Got Matt Ryan out here running 40 yards. You know, got his team a W. You heard me?
You got it.
And we can't beat the Steelers, bro, who had 2 wins and a quarterback that ain't playing well, one of the worst offensive lines in the league, one of the worst pass defenses in the league, beat up and down. And we, like, when they went up 10-0, I was like, shh, you may as well go home.
Night.
Because you just didn't see it. It's like, how are we going to overcome this? And they wind up tying it or whatever. But still, it was like, even that took, of course, you know, late the second quarter, hurry up offense, you know, before the half. That's the only time same old saying. The only time they're able to move the ball when defenses are backing up.
And then what happens?
You know what happens? Get the ball in the second half. Back to this slow, methodical run, AK up the middle for the first down, do nothing. Back to, you know, using Taysom Hill, 4 snaps. And even nothing's working, bro. Like, even Taysom Hill threw one of the worst passes today in the flats to AK.
Oh, AK.
And it's just like AK is just wide open in the flats, and he just overthrew him. It's just like, does this team practice during the week?
No, bro. Remember they had that day off?
Took that day off. They Gucci, you hear me? Like,
niggas had a rest day. A rest day.
It's like, what in the world is happening? It's easily the lowest it's been since the Katrina year, 2005. Easily. Never been this low since. Where there's just no hope. Like, I remember that. I mean, obviously, I was barely worried about football that year. I was pissed at the Saints that season because they was talking about moving and all that. Mr. Turmoil, Katrina, and this and that, but just I was still
San Antonio, bro.
Yeah, San Antonio. I was still watching though, and it was just darkness, bro. It was just darkness, you know. And that's where we at. It's like, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? Where's the light? You know. And even then, that year, at least you had like, we're gonna have like a top pick the next year, and Reggie Bush coming out. You know, it's just something to look forward to. This one is like, what do you even have to look forward to? That's why it's like, it's priority 1, bro, is get DA out of there.
Got to, man.
Got to get him out of there. Like, that's number 1. Number 2, bring somebody in and let them set the mission, whatever that is. A lot of people talking about what the Saints should do, or should they just cut the whole roster, start over for a reset, this, that, and the other. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. But whoever decides that can't be DA. Like, it has to be somebody else that's going to run the ship and guide it. So whoever that is, go ahead.
You said it perfectly, because I don't want him in the building in a scouting room. I don't want him looking at film. I do not trust anything this man says football related. And I know that sounds harsh, because we've seen him be a successful defensive coordinator in the NFL.
Right.
But no, I don't want him looking at prospects. I don't want him looking at like free agents to sign. He needs to be on airline. He has to go, Ryan.
Medical.
He has to go.
He need to be working at one of the motels on airline. Working at the Texas motel or something like that. I don't want him in the building, brother.
Don't been one of them hotels on airline before, but that's for a different podcast.
Hey, me too.
But I guess what the saving grace is, at least we're not the Broncos. Like, I guess.
Can't even say the Colts. Colts out here winning.
Winning, bruh.
Winning. With Jeff Saturday.
I feel like we'd be a little remiss if we didn't talk about the Jameis interview that Mike Triplett did, or I don't know if it was a Mike Triplett and Underhill like venture thing.
Yeah, Mike Triplett.
But that interview tells you everything you need to know.
Oh man, I loved it because it was so enlightening, and you could tell. I want to know what sparked it. I want to know. I want to ask Triplett, like, did Jameis come to you, or did you go to him? Like, I want to know what sparked that interview. You know, because it felt like a cry out for help, bro. Like,
help me,
help me,
bro. You remember when AK was crying out for help before the Raiders game, bro?
Yeah.
Help me.
Like, maybe I'm projecting.
No, you're not.
It seems like a cry for help, bro. And for him to be like, look, he was like, because Mike Triplett asked him, like, look, they're saying you healthy. And he said straight up, I'm not healthy. Whoever telling you I'm healthy, I don't know who telling you I'm not healthy. You know, I want to play, like, no doubt about it. And, you know, you can tell he's caught in that kind of, I mean, look, man, he's fighting for his career right now, bro. So he's caught in that wishy-washy area of, yeah, he wants to play. He feels he could play. He's confident. But at the same time, he's not healthy. The dude got a messed up ankle, messed up back, messed up hip. Should be on IR, honestly. Should be on IR. We shouldn't even be thinking about putting Jameis back in the game.
He should be on IR. Marshawn should be on IR. Like,
don't get me started on IR. Can somebody investigate Marshawn Lattimore, bro? Like, what is going on with that?
No, bro, because you say like you don't want to get started on IR, bro, but these are the shits we got to talk about because no one else is talking about this shit, man. No one else talking about this shit. Like, how do you have players, Marshawn, Jarvis, who else missed a shit ton of time before they went? Michael Thomas. How do you have players miss 4 games, 5+ games, and you don't put them on IR? Like, does DA think the IR rule is like before it changed? Like, if you put them on IR, they don't come back? Like, what, how? Because even if it's just like, oh, well, like, because someone, like, in my mentions was like, oh, well, like, if Marshawn is just, you know, he just had if he's just showing, like, an inkling that he could play, like, no, dummy, you don't, because what you do is, I'm not saying that the player that you get on the team, you know, you free up a roster spot. And, yeah, that player in that team that you fill that roster spot with may not be good, but you still have a roster spot. Because right now you have players just taking up roster spots who's not playing.
Exactly, because you can only start 46 on game day, man. So those roster spots are golden. You know what I'm saying?
And this is how they've done stupid shit like lose the Latavius. And I'm not saying Latavius would have changed the fucking tenure of the fucking team or whatever, but like it's simple little football front office shit that's in complete disarray, man. Like
there's a lot of small things, but cumulatively they add up to be a dumpster fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of all these little small things that, like, on their own, they look like, oh, that's nothing. That's not a big deal. But once you start adding each one on top of each other, it becomes a losing team. Like, that's how you lose teams.
Do you want to talk about what Jameis said about him being on a 8-hour flight to London for no reason when he wasn't going to play?
8 hour, bruh. That's so underreported right there. Like, that part right there is so underreported. Like, why is he in London? Why?
Why? Same thing happened to AK, bro. He got injured. Remember when he got, like, him not playing in London was kind of like a surprise or whatever.
Yeah,
when he didn't play. Well, you got on that fucking flight. Listen, if you have not traveled overseas on a long flight, like, those flights are taxing,
bro. They tear your ass up.
And I'm speaking from experience of just flying just domestic on a regular flight. I'm sure NFL, like, I'm sure it's lushed out. But still, that's a long flight.
Man,
and
listen, I drive 2 hours to New Orleans,
and you about to pass out, bro.
And I get out the car. You know, when you first get out the car, you find get out. You're like, oh shit, your knee popping and all that. Oh fuck, damn. Now imagine if you're an NFL player and your body, you know what I'm saying, your body go through hell, and you on a 9-10 hour flight. Bruh.
And
people laughing at Russell doing jumping jacks down the aisle, bro. He was trying to
stay loose, bro. Stay loose. Like, who is I want to know what it's going to take for Mickey to fire DA. Like, I really want to know, because if he's,
I swear to God, I'll run up on him if I saw him somewhere. I swear to God, bro. I promise you, I'll run up on him and be like, bro, he gotta go. He gotta go, Loomis. Like, what will it take? Be like, Mr. Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Get rid of DA, man, please, man. I gotta do.
I love, this is, in a weird way, that Raiders game was a gift and a curse, bruh.
I know, right?
It was by far one of the best weekends I've had in my life, and the fact that they won, we all saw it together, like, put like the cherry on top of it. But that win gave this, and it goes back to not being able to fucking self-scout your fucking team, but that win gave this team a vision and a thought that they could really do something in the NFC South. Like, they could make the playoffs. That's a little cut because that's the anniversary of the interview happening. They thought they could make the playoffs, beating the Raiders, who won 2 games this season. And they set tight at the trade deadline and didn't get future draft picks for Marcus Davenport, who, surprise, surprise, didn't fucking play today. And it just shows, like, the lack of just the mismanagement that's happening with this team. Coaching matters. I'm gonna say it again. And I've said a lot in the past, even before, like, shit started, like, sinking like Titanic. Coaching matters. Kevin O'Connell got Kirk Cousins at 8-1, bruh.
I mean, go watch that Vikings game and watch how that team fought. I mean, they fought every inch to win that game, boy. Like, that right there. Like, if you a fan of that team, like, you a Vikings fan, like, that's what makes you a fan. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, when you see your team just clawing and scratching, don't care how you win, we just gonna win this game. I don't care how we gonna win.
Like the Saints Miami game on the way to the Super Bowl, bro.
Exactly. Like,
there's no way
lose.
there's no way they should have won that game. There's no way the Saints should have won that game. But guess what? They fought back and they fucking won, just like the Vikings did. That's what I'm just saying. Coaching matters, and
you have to bring that attitude to that team. That team, like that attitude, has to be curated and developed, and they just don't have that. Now, I'm not saying it's not the players or not, but whatever DA doing or not doing, like they not operating like that. You can watch it and see. Like, you can watch it. I'm not saying they're loafing. They're not loafing out there. They're playing, but it's just like.
Kate Ellis had a fucking great game.
Great game.
DeMario was showing flashes.
Alante was out there hitting hard.
Like, and Alante playing. I know he got like a lot of penalties, but like two of them were like kind of like fucking ticky-tack penalties.
There was some bad officiating today.
Oh, bad. I mean, they still would have lost, but it was for sure some. Sherm said it perfectly during the live stream, bro. Like, the Steelers missed 2 fucking field goals, and we were still down by 10 points, bro.
Hello? 2, bro? Like, they missed, and I wasn't even happy. It was a miss, and it was just like, it don't mean nothing.
Okay. Cool. So you see players still playing in spurts, but don't. Like, people like, Adam, who should the Saints have as their next head coach? Man,
I don't know.
No one fucking knows. Like, if someone could tell you, like, oh, they have the guy, like, it's a lie. But what can't happen is let's go back to how this all started, right? How this all started when the head coaching search began. And I know DA's getting a lot of sorry, my cat being a cat right now. DA's getting a lot of heat on this pod. That's well deserved. But let's not forget that Mickey Loomis got a lot of blood on his hands too, bro.
Absolutely.
And it starts with the fucking head coaching search, if you want to call it that, because real shit it was a sham of a head coaching search. Because they knew who they were picking as head coach. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. They knew who they was picking as head coach. It was a sham head coaching search. They went with this whole thing of continuity, consistency, blah 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 blah, all that shit. We could talk about Mickey. Played with Marcus Williams' money, $2 million, gone. Over $2 million. $2 million?
After you franchised him.
A safety in his prime. I get it. The Minnesota Miracle, whatever. But he had played so well even after that play and was just still like ascending. Gone. Von Bell, gone. Trey Hendrickson, gone. But yeah, they gonna sit on their hands when it's time to trade Marcus Davenport for a day 2 or day 3 pick because they thought they could contend. No, Mickey getting some of this smoke too. The only difference is we know Mickey's job is safe. Mickey not going anywhere. Nowhere. But let's keep shit real. His hands is dirty just as fucking badly as DA's is. And his hands are still going to be dirty because when it's time to trade Sean Payton, shit.
They chilling in the back of the ball. You hear me? Like, let's make this happen, baby.
He's like, what do you think we should get for Sean Payton? Like, that's what he's asking teams when it's time to trade Sean Payton, bro. He not negotiating for a fucking position of power, bro. A third? You think a third is enough? Oh, okay. So I don't want to ask the question how do you fix it, but the starting point has to be you got to fire a DA. Period. We've been saying, the funny thing is we've been saying this for quite a while, but now shit's so bad. You got Chris Rolafufu saying it. I'm
Chris
sorry.
Lobo.
I can't.
Like, he gotta go.
He gotta go. John Hendricks saying things whole thing gotta be reassessed. Mike Triplett, the happiest, most optimistic dudes I know and covering the Saints, bro. Mike fed up.
Mike said this is the darkest time since 05. That's Mike Triplett. This is Mike Triplett. Like, that should ring bells in the Saints organization. Because Mike Triplett is a glass half full guy. And I appreciate him for it. I appreciate him for it. You need those type of people around. Because sometimes you got to look at the glass half full. Like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. He like, this shit trash, son. This shit is garbage. Like, he telling you, bruh. Like, that should ring bells and say, he's not no Joe Donkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joe Donkey gonna come with his shit. But Joe Donkey is Donkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, they at least listen to Mike Triplett, bro. Like, come on now, man. Like, this is ridiculous. You can't run an organization like this. Like, and what's annoying me so much is the injuries. Because it's such a beautiful platter of an excuse.
Yep. As soon as I saw that list,
you saw that list? Like, it's a bad list, bro. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'm like,
but when I saw that list, and you just said it, man, I was like, there's the built-in excuse.
Built in. And I get it to a certain extent, but come on, bro.
But then my counterpoint would be the team was just as injured, if not the same or close to the same last year.
Oh man!
But they went 9-8. So what does that tell you though?
Right.
Like it's a coaching thing. There was 2 games where the team was completely almost ravaged by COVID, bro.
Like,
Panthers game.
Like, watch the tape. I'll put it like that. Watch the tape. Like, even the Dolphins game, when they had, like, damn near the whole team on COVID list. Like, even that team battled hard as fuck, bro. Like, that
hard,
team
man.
Like, that team was battling to win.
Picked off Tua, bro.
So you can't tell me, bro. Like, you got to look at the tape. Like, look at the actual on-the-field results. And you can't tell me, like, this team is bad, man. And I was talking to Ian, because he was saying like, oh man, it's just a team to team, don't respect the organization. They need to gut the roster and start over, get players that want to be here. And it's like, look, I don't know how much of it is players and isn't, but like you go roster for roster, like you just look at the roster compared to the NFC South. It has holes now. Don't get me wrong. It's not a perfect roster at all, whatsoever. Even without injuries, it's not a perfect roster. But you go player for player, bro. It should not be this bad. I'm just saying it shouldn't be this bad. Maybe they're not a playoff team. They're definitely not a contender. Maybe they're not even a playoff team. But it should not be this bad on the product that they put on TV. Like, it should not be that bad, man. Like, you got Elm Kamara, Chris Olave, you got Jarvis Landry came back today. You got Jawan Johnson who's showing things. You got little players showing things that young players that you kind of hope will show things that are showing things. Alante Taylor. You still got a defensive line where Cam Jordan. Where is he? David Onyemata. You got all these positions that are heavily invested in, man. That are like, where are they? And what is going on? Like the run defense, you allow 200 plus yards rushing, bro. That's coaching, bro. Like that to me. Like I see Tyrann Mathieu overrun.
Oh my God,
the edge so many times. Like he should be benched. Seriously,
say it. Say it, bro.
He should be benched, but there's no player behind him that you bring up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what? Is that Daniel Sorensen's mute? Bro, wouldn't that be some shit? Wouldn't that be some shit?
Bench him for Sorensen, bro. I would do it just to send a message. Like, cause you're not playing well, bro. Like I watched the play today. He overran on the edge and just allowed basically like 8+ yards, bro. Just on him. It's like that. You can't allow that. Like you can't, as a coach, you got to say no. You're not like I'm not allowing that.
What did you or someone else in our live stream that said his jersey just Teron's jersey just clean, bro?
I think Joey said just pristine, bro. Just clean, bro.
White, not even like a like black from the Steelers on it, bro. No yellow,
no green on it, no grass, nothing.
Don't got to use Tide on it, bro.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Marcus May out injured. It's like what? And y'all paying this man what $9-10 million a year?
But you couldn't, and I know Marcus Williams is hurt, but like before he broke his wrist for the Ravens, like he was a pillar of health.
He's a pillar of health. Like I don't want to hear that shit. Like
and you saw Marcus May when he was coming off an injury. He's been nothing but
Achilles,
injured,
fucking getting fucking DUIs and shit.
You know who I'm happy for though? I'm happy for CD, man. I'm
happy for CD. He got 5 picks. He about to get paid, bro.
Paid, bro. Might not even be by the Eagles, bro, but he gonna get paid.
He gonna get paid.
100%.
You know.
It's like you said, man. It's bad, and people will just keep saying, like, start Jameis next week. First of all, this man just said in the interview he's not healthy.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your Memorial Day barbecue, all in the Kroger app. Get pints of juicy Georgia-grown blueberries for $1.99 each with a digital coupon. Then get select varieties of flavorful Powerade, Body Armor Super Drink, or Arizona tea for 77 cents each, all with your card. Shop these deals at your local Kroger, less than 5 miles away. Or tap the screen now to download the Kroger app to save big today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
And you know, it's like, and like he would start. You asked him to start, he would start. But like somebody told me, like, man, I wish James would just be like, nope, I ain't doing it.
Nope,
you gonna put me behind that beat up ass line?
So someone told me if they tried to start James next week behind that offensive line with Aaron Donald coming in, bro, that is just pure racism, bro.
Like I call NAACP. The EOE, everybody, bro. I'm calling everybody. Like, this is some racist shit.
Al Sharpton gonna be outside the Superdome, bro.
Like, this is some fucked up shit, bro. No, man, no. Like Jameis, like seriously, Jameis should not start, bro. Like Jameis should not start, man. That'll be fucked up.
Jameis should start.
I feel bad for him, man, because you know, like the dude really trying to revive his career, and you know it just kind of went bad. Some of it was bad luck. You know, he said multiple times like he should not have played against Tampa. You know, and some of that's on him. Some of that's him saying, "Look, I can go," but that's on the medical staff and the coaches too. Like you have to take care of your players. You have to take care of your players. If you look at a man, this man got a torn fucking ligament in his fucking ankle, coming off of ACL. Broken vertebrae in his back, and a fucking hip injury. It's like, take care of your players, bro. It's like, what are you doing, man? It's like, that is just wild to me. And come to find out, like, through the interview, you read it, like, he ain't even been practicing.
He hadn't been practicing, but he being put as full on the injury report?
Exactly.
Nigga, what is going on?
What's going on here, bro? Like Like, there's a lot of things in that shit. Like, I'm like, man, this some shit right here, boy.
Nah, bro, I'm calling Olivia Benson, bro. I know it's not a sex. I need a detective on here. I need someone to figure out what's going on.
What is going on, man? What is going on?
I feel bad for players like Cam, like DeMario.
Yeah.
Like, it pains me to see how dejected AK is, bro.
He's dejected, bro.
He's done, bro. He's just like fast forward to the end of the season. Like,
his boy Quabbin got killed. Like, it's just Takeoff then got killed. It's like, I'm sure he just gone, bro. Like, he is such an important player to the team. And you gotta make him, man, stars like that, you gotta know how to handle stars, like people, there's certain players you just gotta know how to handle.
It goes back to the CD thing, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, CD went, quote unquote, went off on the coaching staff or was saying whatever. If you don't have the testicular fortitude to just be a man and just, if you don't know how to handle a big personality, then how are you a head coach? Like, you in the NFL, like, there are big personalities on fucking football teams. Like, how can you be a head coach if you can't handle big personalities? It makes no sense. The little shit, you said all the little shit adds up to like big stuff and then becomes a dumpster fire, bruh. Let's.
Yeah.
You on your phone right now? Oh.
No, my bad.
Let's go back to a thing that we talked about in the offseason that just like, it just was just something that just stood out to us. Let's go back to OTAs, bruh. Can we go back to OTAs? And like all the vets were not there for OTAs.
Yeah.
And both you and I, we did a podcast episode because it was just like, man, like this a little weird. Like, this is like very, maybe this is just made like, I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't know how to take it.
We used to Sean Payton, but like, that's a lot of absences for OTAs, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it goes to me with that, with that shit right there, with AK saying no one's holding them accountable in practice. What does Dennis Allen do?
I really don't know. I was watching the clip of Mark Ingram and Cam Jordan. They were talking to Darren Sproles on the podcast, and he was talking about like who's difference between Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers, and the Sproles were like, man, they're basically the same, but Mark Ingram was like, man, like they all was like, man, when it comes to like details. Like Drew Brees was like, man, you can't drop a pass in practice. Like, it was just like detailed, stickler, and it just dawned on me like, man, like you lose Drew Brees and Sean Payton. Like, the details that they focus on is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole culture is gone. You can't just throw DA in there and be like, okay, all this shit is gonna continue. That shit is gone, bro. So I don't even know how you even recreate that without having those type of players. And DA definitely is not that type of coach. Like, we've seen it. Like, and it's something that you mentioned there, bro, because I forgot all about that. It's like there have been those little inklings of evidence all throughout this whole run. From the beginning. Like, he's just...
And I remember, like, we brought it up, and we even said some stuff on Twitter about it, and we just got like this pushback.
Yeah,
like, and it's like, anyway, they play the Rams next week. They might have Matthew Stafford. They might have John Wolford, bro. It's not gonna matter. Cooper Kupp probably not gonna play.
Opponent don't matter.
Don't matter,
Opponent
man.
do not matter.
It does not matter at all. At all. Like, that's how dire shit is. Honestly, man, I remember we was going through the schedule seeing like how many more wins they gonna get, bro. They might not win another game this season.
I honestly want them to lose to the Panthers at the end of the season just to drive that nail in. Like, what now, Loomis?
Next games. Rams in New Orleans. Niners in Santa Clara. I'll be at that game. Bucks in Tampa. Falcons in New Orleans. At Cleveland. At Philly. Panthers. At Saints.
I feel like that Philly gonna be that nail, boy. What time is that Philly game?
It's a 10 a.m. game, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Or 12.
I wanted like some prime time.
Just a sicko, bro. Just give it to us, just nice and deep and prime.
Just that American X step on the curb, just give it to him, and just run away with that top 5 pick.
So that's what, 7 games, bro. I don't see a single win on this.
Win a win. Where's the win?
There's not. The only win they may have is that Philly game if they rest the starters. But I even told Sherman during the live stream, bro, I'm not sure we can beat Philly's backups. Gardner Minshew cut us apart.
Let me ask you this: what would it take for the Saints to get a win?
In like any of these games?
Yeah, in any game. I don't care which one.
Is Doug Marrone interim head coach?
That might be the spark needed, bro.
Nigga, I am dead serious. There's not one lie. If DA is the head coach for these next 7 games, they will lose all these games. I am that confident in it.
Man.
Like, what can you tell me that we've seen from today or from Monday night that can say anything otherwise?
I want to say the Raiders game, but apparently Sean Payton was the architect of that.
That's the Sean Payton game, bro.
I want to know what Sean did that week. I want to know what.
Bro, we kept saying at the game, bro, we was like, man, we know these first 15 is Sean plays, bro. Like, these all Sean. First 15 scripted as fuck for Sean, bro.
He slipped to the peak like, oh, here you go, bro.
But I'm serious, man. Like, and maybe, and I don't. Part of me, like, as a fan, doesn't want this to happen. As a fan and for the city, because I love the city, man. Like, I love it, and I hate when the city's like feeling all morose. I mean, I know you got the LSU fans or whatever, but like, there's a morose feeling when the Saints are doing this poorly.
Yeah, bro. So,
but that said, the best thing for this team may be for them just bottom out and just lose the next game. If that's what it takes for DA to be fired, man. I'm serious.
Because it's such an embarrassment because they don't have a first round pick.
Ooh.
So it's such an embarrassment. The whole league gonna be dogging on him, bro. Whole league, bro.
Man, you remember? Oh man, I think I may have unfollowed him or I blocked him when he tweeted it. You remember that Daniel Jeremiah tweet, bro?
Man, remember that shit? I remember that shit. I was just like, I remember tweeting him like, bro, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Because he was like, man, I'm not really into what the Saints are doing here. They should be selling assets and rebooting. I was like, man, you don't even follow the Saints. You don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, DJ.
Sorry, bro. He was right.
Sorry, DJ.
Matter of fact, I remember listening to this podcast, and Bucky Brooks had like the Saints as like the number 2 most talented team going into this season. And DJ was like, "Oh man, I don't know, bro." And he was like, man, Bucky was just like, man, it's so talented, top down. Like, where are the holes? I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, shit, baby. Just goes to show you, bro. Goes to show, But a lot of that was like Tyrann Mathieu. You just envision him being that old ball hawk. You envision, May coming in and just being like a solid safety. You had CD Deuce. You had Marshawn Lattimore. You thought Adebo was just going to come in and,
Thank you for what is up with him?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Arthur Millette was looking better than him today.
Saints legend, bro.
Saints legend. Man, look at Arthur Millette. D-line trash. So slow.
Bro, there were so many snaps where Kenny Pickett would have time. He would have like 3-4 seconds, bro. And they weren't getting anywhere close to Kenny Pickett.
And if you watch any of the Steelers, that's what I'm saying. If you watch any of the Steelers, that all-line is trash, bro. For him to have that time, I'm sure he was like, wow, I've never had this much time.
I mean, I know we haven't even really talked about like the offensive side of the ball. I loved how during the live stream, Shaheed got that one catch, and we were like, all right,
that's it,
go away. No. And sure enough, he did not see a single target.
Like, one catch for 12 yards or something like that.
Done, bro. Andy Dalton, they put up a stat during the game. Andy Dalton was 3-13 playing against Steelers, bro. Now this man 3-14 playing against Steelers. This man has played a whole season against one team his career and has beat them 3 times, bro.
3 times, baby.
That's some shit, bro. Nah, man. Don't put Jameis back there. Don't put Taysom back there, man. Just roll. Let Eddie just.
And the Rams are reeling, boy. They are reeling. Like
I was
talking about the Super Bowl hangover, boy. Jesus.
Their pick. I mean, it's different, right? Because they won the Super Bowl last year, so whatever. But like, they're picking 7th overall, and that pick is going to Detroit. Oof. Even, and I know you brought it up. You brought it up with Kevin O'Connell about how they fought back against that game today against the Bills. I know that the Giants might not be like that good, but they still 7-2, bruh.
Yeah,
7-2 with Daniel Jones. 7-2, the Giants with Daniel Jones. So I'm saying this because I'm seeing the Lions. I know that the Lions, like I know maybe Dan Campbell might not be like the greatest coach, but the Lions play hard for him. And like it's just something that DA just doesn't bring out of players, man.
Yeah.
As a coach.
Yeah, it's. I don't know who the head coach. They say head coach should be, bro. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either, bro.
It's tough. I don't know how to read that DNA as far as who can motivate and all that shit. But it ain't DA. That's all I know. That's the first step. If he shows me he can make that move and get rid of DA, I'm on board with whatever happens after that. It might not work, might not, but this move has to happen. Has to get rid of DA.
Has to.
And whatever moves the next staff wants to make, you let them do it. But this here is just not going to work.
Because it's crazy too. Because I remember we was talking on the recap for the Ravens pod, and I said the biggest question of this season at this point it's not about the games, it's not about the wins and losses. It's what does Mickey Loomis does. Like that's the question of the whole entire rest of the season, man. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Not much more to say. But we got y'all covered. Like all all throughout the live stream as kind of, it's kind of down today, but we still got our laughs in, bro.
Oh, we got our laughs in, man.
We still got our laughs in, man.
We're going to enjoy ourselves every week, I'm telling you.
Every time, bro. Every time. So next Sunday is the Rams game. I'll be in Texas. I'll still be able to stream it for every. Or well, no, I don't talk about that. But we gonna have fun, man. We gonna have fun regardless because that's what we do. We got y'all covered. For those who are Patreons still, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Like genuinely, thank you. Because the product you see on the field, I know y'all that could be easy. Like, man, I'm not giving my money to anything Saints related right now. And we would understand it, bro. We would understand it. I know something that might happen is that we might get them season tickets a little sooner, bro. I don't know how many people renew
right?
Next year, bro.
It's like, ooh, do we want that?
That wait list might clear up real soon. But we truly appreciate y'all for sticking with us, listening to us, and enjoying us. Well, maybe enjoying is not the right word, but just, I mean, at least when listening to us, we gonna be real as shit. Be real as shit. So we will be back on Wednesday to preview the Rams game. At this point, I don't even know what the preview, bro. Like Aaron Donald in the Superdome, bro. Like that's the game. Aaron Donald Superdome. Period. But we'll talk about it on Wednesday. If we get lucky, we might have an emergency pod because a certain head coach might be fired. But
ooh, that'd be great.
You see how happy you sound?
I'd be so excited, bro. I start coming up with lists of coaches and all that.
Anyhow, we'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll be back sooner than Wednesday. But thank y'all for the support. We appreciate y'all. With that, we're out.
Peace.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your Memorial Day barbecue, all in the Kroger app. Get pints of juicy Georgia-grown blueberries for $1.99 each with a digital coupon. Then get select varieties of flavorful Powerade, Body Armor Super Drink, or Arizona Tea for 77 cents each, all with your card. Shop these deals at your local Kroger, less than 5 miles away. Or tap the screen now to download the Kroger app to save big today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See site for details.